What is going on, guys, and welcome your face back to another video. So today we have a bunch of core information coming from the lands and the mythical land, should I say, of Twitter, and also the creative director for this game, who is of course Brian Intihar. Now before I do continue into this video, out of curiosity, I want to know if you were able to add any suit right now into this game. What suit would it be and why? Let me know right now in the comment section below, and let's dive straight into the corners. So pretty much a long story short, GameStop were doing this developer Q&A type of thing where developers for different games or creative directors would take over their Twitter and do a Q&A, and of course one of these people were Brian Intihar. So a bunch of people asked him a load of questions, but he only answered a handful, but a very important handful, because the first question does come from a guy who goes by the name Omar, and he asked, do you plan on adding DLC for suits? And Brian replied back by saying, we have a lot of great and unexpected suits for every city that never sleeps DLC drop, hashtag GameStop gives. And then moving on to the next response, which was kind of like linked to this one, another guy asked, do you guys plan to add more crimes to the open world before the DLC comes, because my city is feeling pretty stale now after getting 100%. I can only chase so many cars, man, but I still love it. And Brian did reply back by saying, we are adding the new Game Plus mode, which of course I told you guys a few days ago, which we should be getting really soon, but he said, we'll always continue to do our best to fix issues players encounter, and the City That Never Sleeps content will include new missions, new villains, and new Spidey suits, and more things to do in the open world. So that alone sounds very cool. If you saw yesterday's video, I think it was, well, depending when I upload this one, but basically we were teased about what's going to be happening after essentially all the DLC stuff has been released, and Brian did say that they do have a plan, and more or less, you know, teased a part 2 to this game, which will be telling the story of the Black Spider-Man suit, which should be very interesting. However, it does show that they do have a bunch of content still planned for this game that I think is going to happen way after this City That Never Sleeps content, but the fact that we're going to get new missions, new villains, and new Spidey suits is going to be fantastic, because of course you have to do certain things to unlock the suits, so you're really going to want to continue playing the game to, you know, get these. And another kind of like, you know, theory that was in my head, which I personally thought would be cool, is like what they done with the Undie Spider-Man suit, which you can only get when you like 100% everything. They do something similar with one of the suits added into the DLC. What do you guys think? I personally think it would be really cool. Now, the patch 1.06 is coming very soon, and someone asked Brian about the whole invert X-axis option for the camera control, and he replied back by saying, yes, patch 1.06 coming soon will include invert X-axis option for the camera. Now, I don't know if this patch 1.06 is also going to be the patch where loads of different things kind of get changed in the game, and maybe will be around the same time the City That Never Sleeps content drops. I can only kind of, you know, speculate on that, but it could be a lot sooner than that as well. Maybe next week. Next week could possibly be the week, because we did have a teaser on that whole new Game Plus mode as well to be revealed next week. So it really does leave us in one of those situations where you can only speculate. And lastly, we had a question about the new ultimate difficulty plan for the game after release, because that was kind of like teased pretty much a while back, and again, it's going to be part of the new Game Plus mode, possibly patch 1.06 coming soon. Of course, that's in the words of Brian, but I want you guys to leave your thoughts on this stuff in the comment section below, and that is going to wrap up this video here. So subscribe for more awesome content. If you missed last night's video, we was talking about how you can actually roll on water and go outside of the map in this game, and pretty much go to the Statue of Liberty and wherever you decide to go once you do get out of those barriers. And there was a bunch of videos as well where we was talking about the teas in the part 2, and also trying to stop the train, so check that out if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.